Hi, we're a group of Form 5s called Sanitizers Co. And if you don't know what that is, keep watching the video. For the past few months, actually, we've been struggling really hard with the COVID-19 pandemic. Everywhere we go, it wasn't safe and we had to quarantine ourselves for several months. But right now, school is reopening. It's open for the Form 5s and the other forms as well as primary school students will be joining us as well. Thus, with the schools reopening and life going back to normal, there are several problems that we are going to face. Because with the COVID-19 that's going on, cleanliness and sanitization should be our main priority to combat this virus. So, today I will be explaining to you several of our issues that we are going to have to face through this pandemic and what is our solution to solve it. The first issue that we're going to face is the sudden influx in hand sanitizers that is going to cause to an increase of price. And besides that, it's also because the increase in demand of hand sanitizers has also led to the lack of resources. And because of this, schools are going to find it a lot more difficult to disinfect their schools regularly and making sure that everyone in the school, students and teachers, are properly sanitized as well. Besides that, we have another issue. The issue is that hand sanitizers are dispensed manually, where you have a hand sanitizer and you pump it with your hand. But the problem with this is that it leads to direct contact between the people in the school. And this breaches the social distancing rules and the SOPs that the government has set for us. And hence, today, we are pitching to you our solution, Sanitizers Co. We have two ideas to pitch to you today. The first one being an organic homemade hand sanitizer that we created ourselves, and the second one being an automatic dispenser made by yours truly. And how this automatic dispenser is innovative and creative is that we made it based on our own knowledge that we learned from Kemahiran Hidup, since Standard 4, as well as physics that we're currently learning right now. So, what are our objectives? The first objective is that we want to create a better platform for sanitization at schools, where it's easier for students and teachers to obtain hand sanitizers in their own school compounds. Our second objective is to fulfill obtaining eco-friendly as well as low-budget hand sanitizers. And the third objective is to create a zero-contact hand sanitizer dispenser that obeys the social distancing procedure in schools.
So our sanitizer is prepared according to the World Health Organization's hand rub formula, and you can prep 10 liters at a time. So our homemade sanitizer uses four main ingredients, which are isopropyl alcohol, sterile distilled water, glycerol, and hydrogen peroxide. So what you need to do is just mix all of these four ingredients in one tank. Afterwards, once everything is mixed, you separate them into little bottles, and then you quarantine these bottles for 72 hours. That's it.
Shown is the final design of a Raichu dispenser. It's made primarily of plastic board, making both waterproof and affordable. Sanitizer is refilled from the top of the machine, and a removable bag and clear screen at the front of it allows easy access should it need to be repaired. The main component needed to build one of these dispensers is a mini aquarium pump and an obstacle sensor. The dispenser is powered by two 6K lithium batteries, which can be charged with a generic micro USB cable, eliminating the need to plug into a wall socket. At the end of the dispenser, at its nozzle is a rubber tube, which allows a gentle stream of sanitizer to be dispensed, avoiding waste. Diving behind the actual circuit, behind the dispenser, we have two lithium batteries, one connected to the charge port, and another connected to the switch. The other end of the battery goes into a transistor, another into an optical sensor. The middle leg of the transistor is connected to the pump, and the other leg back into the optical sensor. A small LED is also placed at the on switch of the optical sensor. So how exactly does this thing work? So when the hand approaches the optical sensor, the light switches on, and that indicates that sanitizer is about to be dispensed. So you move your hand back under the nozzle, and a concentrated amount of hand sanitizer will be dispensed into your hand. In order to conserve energy, The switch is to be turned off every day after school and turned back on when school starts again. We plan to place this dispenser along the corridors of our classrooms, outside the teacher's room, and of course near the canteen. Thus, anyone can access hand sanitizer very easily.
As for the budget of our product, the costs are represented by the following pie charts in the form of percentages. For 1 unit of a standard 500 ml of sanitizer, 90.91 ml of isophyl alcohol with 99% alcohol content is going to cost 1 ringgit 22 cents. 9 ringgit 99 cents for 227.27 ml of hydrogen peroxide. Meanwhile, 90.91 gram of glycerol and 90.91 ml of distilled water will cost 92 cents and 31 cents each, therefore bringing the cost for the production of a single hand sanitizer to 12 ringgit and 44 cents. Next, for the automatic dispenser, a unit of pump will be 7 ringgit and 50 cents, a bottle will be 1 ringgit and 80 cents, and an obstacle sensor will be 4 ringgit and 60 cents. Meanwhile, a 0.5 wire, plastic tubing and heat treating tube will cost us 3 ringgit and 75 cents in total. A transistor is going to cost 3 ringgit and 57 cents, whereas a polycarbonate plastic board, a sliding switch and a 1000 ohm resistor will be 1 ringgit and 90 cents. Finally, a lithium battery and its holder will cost us 2 ringgit and 50 cents, bringing the cost to make an automatic sanitizing dispenser to 25 ringgit and 27 cents. In conclusion, each product will cost 37 ringgit and 71 cents to manufacture. Disclaimer: please take note that all single product prices are based on current market value in Malaysia. You may wonder, how 5 students can afford to manufacture this product? Well, the truth is, we can't. That's why we will be looking for donators to fund our project.
In every masterpiece, there is some degree of flaw to it, and our product has its own flaws too, which are quality control, technical difficulties, and allergic reactions. Thus, we will be taking a few safety precautions in order to eliminate all of these problems. First, for quality control, we will be using a digital alcohol meter to ensure that our alcohol level is accurate, and we will also sterilize all our equipment to make sure that there is no cross-contamination. Next, for technical difficulties, we'll be doing a monthly checkup on all of our sanitizer dispenser to make sure that it is still safe to use by the public. And lastly, for allergic reactions, we will be pasting a small disclaimer notice on all the labels of our bottles to make sure that those with a skin disease are aware of possible allergens.
In conclusion, we will just like to point out that we may not be your ideal professionals with the proper qualifications, but we can guarantee you that with your help, Sanitizers.co is just the beginning of an eco-friendly, affordable and easy-to-use sanitizing product. We will constantly strive to improve our product through further experience and guidance from the field. So, are you guys ready to get on board with the Sanitizers.co ship towards the future?